This video will help you better understand how we get the phase from the position of the moon. So the very first thing you want to do is draw someone standing on Earth, because remember, moon phases are the appearance on Earth. So let's start here looking at location 1. We're going to draw someone standing on Earth's surface, okay? And we want to know, what do they see? Well, they're not going to be able to see this back side of the moon. They're only going to be able to see the front side. So all they're going to be able to see is complete darkness. So if we draw what they can see, shade this whole thing in, whoops, and a moon that has, we can't see anything, is called the new moon. Okay, so for section 2, again, we want to draw someone standing on Earth's surface looking up at the moon. Again, we can only see this front side. We can't see the back side. They can sort of see just a little snippet of light here on the right-hand side, and then the rest of it's going to be dark. So when we draw this, we have just a little snip there that's light. The rest is dark. And when we have light on the right, that's considered to be waxing. And then if it's less than half that's lit, that's considered to be a crescent. So this would be our waxing crescent. Here, when we go to section 3, we're drawing a person on again. We're looking out at the moon. We cut this in half. This person will see half light, half dark. The right-hand side is light. So this is a quarter moon. Remember, it's not a half moon. Try not to use that term, because really only you ever see half of the moon. So we're cutting half of that half to make a quarter, and this is called your first quarter. Over here, draw our person again. We look out, cut this moon in half, because this is the only side we can see from Earth. Now we see again light on the right, so we know it's going to be waxing, but this time the amount that this person can see is more than half that's light. So when we draw the moon, more than half is going to be light. This little piece right here is shaded, and this is known as a waxing gibbous. We look here, draw our person looking up at the moon. We can only see the one side again. They're going to see a full lit moon, which is called the full moon. Move down here, we see our person standing on the Earth. They're looking out here. They can only see this side. Now you kind of have to, you might even want to move your paper around just so you can see it better if you struggle with your right and your left. But this person is going to see light on their left-hand side. I know to me it looks like my right-hand side, but to them, how do they view it on Earth? It's their left-hand side, and they see a little bit of darkness on the right. So when we'd want to do this, we want to color in the right-hand side. This is all light, so more than half is light. We know it's a gibbous, but now we're not moving towards the full moon anymore. We're getting smaller, and that's known as waning. So this is our waning gibbous. Here, this person standing on Earth looking up. Again, from their perspective, light is on their left-hand side, and it's half and half. So we'll color this in. This is known as the last or third quarter, because it's half and half. And then our final phase here, this person looking up at the moon from their perspective, again, they're only going to see this side. It is light on their left-hand side, just a little bit now. The rest is colored in. So this is known as a waning, because it's getting smaller or moving towards new moon. And then only a little bit is light, so less than half light. That is known as a crescent. Okay, so whenever you want to figure out a moon phase, you need to draw the person standing on the Earth. What are they viewing from the Earth? And remember, that is what's happening. Remember, it takes the moon 29.5 days to go through all of these moon phases.